Our goal today is to be able to find the degree of a polynomial product and to understand the concept of a degree in polynomial multiplication. In this next lesson on polynomial characteristics and their functions, we will talk about how to find the degree of a polynomial product. But before doing that, we want to make sure we have our foundations down. It might be helpful to review the standard form of a polynomial before diving into this lesson. As a reminder, polynomials are algebraic expressions that are made up of variables and coefficients, combined using addition, subtraction, and multiplication. In polynomial multiplication, it's important to understand how to determine the degree of the resulting polynomial product. Remember that previously we learned that a degree of a polynomial is the highest power of its variable with a non-zero coefficient. In this example, the degree is 2 because the highest power of x is 2. When multiplying two polynomials, we find the product by multiplying each term of one polynomial by each term of the other polynomial. For example, we have the expression 2x plus 3 times x minus 4. I've done math for you using FOIL to find the polynomial product, but feel free to pause and check to make sure that you know how to do it on your own. If you are having trouble understanding what I did, review how to multiply polynomial expressions together. As a review, the degree of this polynomial is 2. So, to find the degree of the product of two polynomials, you want to add the degrees of the individual polynomials in the original expression. But what does that mean? When you multiply two polynomials together, the degree of the resulting polynomial is the sum of the degrees of the individual polynomials. Looking back at the previous example, we know that the polynomial product has a degree of 2. Why? The degree of 2x plus 3 is 1, and the degree of x minus 4 is 1. So we add 1 plus 1, which equals 2. To recap, when you multiply two polynomials together, the degree of the resulting polynomial is the sum of the degrees of the individual polynomials. So let's say we have two polynomials, f of x and g of x, with degrees of m and n, respectively. When you multiply them together, you get a new polynomial, h of x. The degree of h of x will be m plus n. Sounds confusing, no? Let's walk through an example. Find the degree of the following polynomial product without multiplying it out. Pause and think about it. So we know that the degree of the first expression is 2. The degree of the second expression is 1. Therefore, we can add 2 plus 1 and conclude that the degree of the polynomial product will be 3. We can check our work by multiplying out the two polynomials. Here is what that looks like. By following these steps, you can find the degree of a polynomial product without having to multiply. Remember, it's just the sum of the degrees of the individual polynomials being multiplied. Thank you.